Good evening and welcome to Canton High School. For tonight's girls basketball game in North Attleborough and our girls senior nights. Tonight, we're here to honor the commitments of our seniors and their parents to the Canton High School girls basketball program throughout their careers. First, we would like to wish the best of luck to the seniors from North Attleborough, Amanda Kaiser, Lydia Santos, Ron Ware, and Taylor Maxey. And now for the seniors from Canton High School who have helped to create a successful program for so many to be proud of. You've all made a huge impact here at Canton High School. Thanks for showing us all what hard work, teamwork, and dedication can do. Our entire coaching staff, school, and team wish you the best of luck in the future. We would like to introduce each of them with their family members, starting with our team manager, Abby Nix, escorted by her parents, Cheryl and Glenn. Next up, Captain Angie Elias, escorted by her parents, Nick and Rosa. And finally, Captain Kayla Albert, escorted by her parents, Brian and Nicole. And with a big cheering section up there as well. Let's hear it for the members of our graduating 2021 girls varsity basketball team. Thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome to Masciarelli Gymnasium here on senior night for girls varsity basketball against the North Attleborough Red Rocketeers, the final home game of the season.
It's going to be a good one. They're fighting for a spot in third place. If North Attleborough wins, they tie Canton for third place, and North Attleborough still has a lot of games to go.
Absolutely. Canton playing their last home game tonight, and they will travel to Attleboro tomorrow morning, so big turnaround for them. And it's going to be a tough one here, as this is the last game for the seniors on this very court with this team, that being Angie Elias, Kayla Albert, and the manager, Abby Nix, as that will be a sure the team wants to get a win for them, as Bulldogs looking for their third straight win here. It'd be a nice one. They haven't really had something like that so far this season. And the Bulldogs trying to hold that maintain third place there, Charlie.
Sad to see it's their last game on this court. It's always emotional, especially because it is their last game, too. It's not just senior night. It is their last game ever on this court. It'll be emotional. They still have a game against Attleboro, at Attleboro, Saturday at 11. So they still got games to play, but it's their last time ever on this floor. And hopefully they're hoping to come out with a win.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure that they would love to have such a thing happen here. And the Bulldogs have had such an up and down season that I'm sure they would like to end this one up on a high note. And the Dogs looking to get this one going. We started this week, we've had 7 games in 5 days. We've started with almost the first basketball game was against North Attleborough, and we're going to end it with the last basketball game versus North Attleborough, as we are about to have this game underway here at Masciarelli Gymnasium. I forgot to introduce ourselves. My name is Kevin Prake. That is Charlie Cohen. We're so very happy to bring you this game here tonight that we forgot to introduce ourselves. How impolite of us. We apologize. As the game is about to begin here at Masciarelli Gymnasium. And the Bulldogs looking to get something onto the floor, looking to get that big third win here.
All fired up, both teams. Big game. It's sad this year there's no like playoff. There's no Hockenbach Cup. It got canceled as we go over to the game. First quarter of basketball.
And the Bulldogs, it's interesting that they're 6 of the top leading scorers in the Bulldogs. 6.
And Kayla Albert, on her senior night, catching for the first points of the game.
There you go. The big deal's there. We'll find out if she's wearing the number 14 or 34
Yeah, it's
tonight.
14.
Oh, 14. And the Bulldogs trying to block this one. And up and in for the Red Rocketeers. And 2-2 your score with Faye Gallery passing it on over. Trying to get it to Galbert. Into the waiting hands of Angie Elias starting tonight. Faye sends it on over. The long two is no good, but rebounded for the Bulldogs. And it looks like Cerruti is going to take this one. Cerruti is in the top 5 leading scorers in the league.
Hard foul there.
Yeah, with the foul early in this, that'll be the first foul of this game. They'll inbound it here. The Bulldogs trying to get this thing off and running.
Chiara, 3, got it.
Big one right there.
Some technical difficulties in the back. I think we're trying to get the scoreboard up there.
Who knows? Well, it'll be figured out. The Dogs trying to stop the Red Rocketeers. The 3-ball. Not sure if they're going to count that as 3, but they do. 5-5 the score. And sophomore Marissa Steferi dribbling this one up here. Gets it over to Cerruti. Cerruti hands it off to Faye. Faye thinks about the 3, but no good. The shot is up and none. It looked like it was almost rebounded there by, it was by Albert. The high ball shot, no good. Steferi trying to wrestle that one out of there. And the team's going to go back and forth trying to get this one set.
Backdoor cut for North Attleborough. Kiara Cerruti steals it. And right back to North Attleborough. It's 5-5 right now. 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
That's a big deal.
Good steal there. It's Big Gallery. Getting athletic. Coast to coast. Pass it off. Kel Albert. Elias for 2. She got it.
Big shot there.
Both seniors are on the board so far.
And the Bulldogs with the, I believe, their 3rd lead of the game so far. 7-5. Off the rim. Bulldogs with the rebound, but it's going to be a jump ball, it looks like. With 5:24 left to go in this first quarter. It was a senior night celebration earlier on for Angie Elias, Kayla Albert, and Abby Nix. Nix being the manager of the team. Bulldogs blocking and not going to happen. Oh, the rebound.
Good block there by Kayla. She's a good defensive player.
She's really putting in all the effort here in her last game here tonight.
Good start for her. She has 2 shots, 1 for 2 from the field, and then the block right there.
And the Red Rocketeers coming up, that is Lydia Santos, one of the senior captains. Rebounded by Cerruti. Cerruti, a junior. You wouldn't tell by her experience on the court, though.
3rd year starting. I'm assuming her 4th will be next year.
Yeah, she had an explosive sophomore year there, Charlie.
She certainly did. She's on track to get the 1,000-point club halfway through next year.
That is quite the mark.
As she makes the first one. Makes it 8-5 Bulldogs, 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
We mentioned in a previous game that Caitlin Malika made the 1,000-point score. She's the leading scorer for the entire league. But the Bulldogs having quite a few number of people on that list as well. That one will bounce off the iron. And Santos will take it up.
2.
Quick 2, no good. Rebounded. This has just been the Kiara Cerruti show so far.
She's having a good game to start. Versus Miss Layup. North is going the other way.
10 going off the 10. And Bulldogs playing man-to-man here. In the steal.
Ken's all over the steals right now. Looks like Faye Gallery hit it out.
But then the Red Rocketeers stealing it right back. Santos really taking control of this one.
Santos is looking like a big player for North Attleborough right now.
8-7. Well, you don't get to be a senior captain by accident.
Albert comes in and scores 2. Good start for her. 4 points.
Good start there. She gets the second chance opportunity.
This game's going really fast. We're already halfway through the first quarter.
Well, they must be having fun out there because time is flying by. And into Santos. Santos blazing her way through multiple Bulldogs.
She's having a great game to start. 6 point of the game for her.
Upcoming is Marissa Stefari. Albert sends it over to Elias, but that one is blocked. And the shot is up and no good at the moment.
Back and forth right now.
It looks like Santos is going to be guarded by Stefari. Then the pass to number 22. And no good, another block, but picked up by the Bulldogs. Reading the point there, there's Angie Elias who hands it back. Stefari thought about it, but hits the hook shot, but no good.
PR gets the rebound though. Step back. Good pass. Steffier for 3. Got it.
There you go.
Good shooting start for the Bulldogs.
13-9 your score. You can see the senior night festivities in the background there.
There's been 1 stoppage of play so far.
Really?
Yep.
That is highly unusual. And
Especially in these games. Yeah, we see a lot of jump balls, a lot of fouls. Especially in the boys' games too.
yeah, there was a lot of them on Wednesday. And Santos gets that ball down. The 3 ball is off the mark.
Deep 3.
Well, maybe we'll see one of those half quarters like we saw
That was
on
crazy.
Wednesday.
Good steal there. Looks like Kayla Albert.
Albert almost stolen from herself.
And it's going North Attleborough's way. 2:13 left in the first quarter. 13-11 Bulldogs.
This is a rare chance for them to breathe at this occasion.
Yep, timeout. 13-11. Bulldogs have the lead.
Coming
Yep.
in.
It's very upbeat right now. It's just all action.
All action all the time, which is absolutely what they seem to be looking for here. And what about Angie Elias and Kayla Albert so far in this game?
Right on the scoreboard. 6 points from both of them, which is almost half the team's points. So looking good, and a lot of game must be played. It's really close though.
Oh, absolutely. And this one isn't going to be a really close game as the teams almost have identical records. Actually, the Bulldogs have a 5-4 division record, and North Attleborough has a 4-5 division record. And very similar, these two teams haven't really met in action since the very first game back in January.
A lot of time since then. Now a lot of time for the team to mature, and it's gonna be a good one.
Well, yeah, and it's been a big one for both teams, and North Attleborough, I'm sure, would like to get the win here, kind of take back that loss that they had early in the season when they lost at home, 48-32, to the Bulldogs. And like you said, 2 completely different teams at that point in time. Teams have matured and
Yeah,
gelled together.
first game of the season, last game of the season.
And they're bookending each other.
Right back to the action here.
On-
13 left.
And the team's going to go back and forth, it looks like. Number 20.
And just out of the hands of North, it's going Canton's way.
And Angie Elias going to take this one, hands it off to Steffier. Sends it on down. Looks like, a quick pass.
Albert missed the 2.
Off the mark.
It's Amanda Kaiser. Foul there by Kayla Albert. Hard foul. Set a free throw line for 2 with 1:47 left.
It's the first foul on the Bulldogs so far.
Third foul of the game. Eva
McKeon.
She has 2 fouls right now. The only 2 fouls of North Attleborough. Sophomore.
Sporting the number 11.
First one is good.
People lining up off to the side there, trying to limit the congestion, only having 4 people allowed on the second chance off of the 2 free throw attempts. Everybody wearing masks. Having to do the daily screener. Chest beater.
That was Carly Gerton.
Yeah, I was looking at the back of the jersey there.
The numbers are really small, so it's tough to see, right?
And the team's going to go back and forth. It looks like, hey, maybe with a layup, but then hands it on back, get a 3-ball opportunity.
Actually makes it. Maybe some intention this time.
It's like we saw some of the Bulldogs on Wednesday would miss a free throw attempt and then hit a 2-ball or hit a 3.
And the boys play at 7 at North Attleborough. Varsity gets fouled for winning football kick.
Or we'll just keep playing here with 1:15 left to go in the first quarter. The shot is missed there, rebounded by Angie Elias. Hands it on over to Marissa Steferi. Over to the junior. So Rudy's going to be flying all over the place, rebounded by Albert. And the ball will fall into the hands of the Red Rocketeers. And trying to get down low, but...
And looks like it'll be Canton's ball. Go the other way.
White, 32, 3, 2 with a push.
Canton looking to substitutions happening for the Red Rocketeers. It looks like number 4 Tyler Fitzgerald coming in again, along with Sydney Gallo. Coming in for Angie Elias. And Caitlin Maxey trying to get that shot up. Holding lead number 2. Fitzgerald taking this one up the court. Going up against Maxey.
Fitzgerald trying to find a way to get in. There's Kiara. Hard. Good play by North. No shot clock left. 26 seconds in the first quarter.
Bulldogs up by 2 possessions. And incoming are the Red Rocketeers. And back and forth they go in terms of passing this ball all around the arc.
Yeah, they're going to keep passing the ball because they don't want Ken to get the ball back. But shot off front of the rim. 8 seconds.
4th chance opportunity here. Looking for that deep 2, not going to be there. No good.
And after the first quarter of basketball, Bulldogs up 4, 16-12 over North Attleborough. Good start to the game.
Yeah, it was a very high-paced piece of action you got going on there.
Yeah, it took 12 minutes to finish one quarter, just super fast.
Yep, thank you very much.
Some would say it was like a rocket. I'm sure North Attleborough would like that, but they are trailing the Bulldogs by 4 points here. And a big play from the Canton senior, the senior core there, combining for a good chunk of their points there, Charlie.
Kel Albert with a good start to the game. She has 4 points and a couple of good defensive plays. Everyone's getting on the board. Merce Steffier with a 3, Faye Guy with 3, Angie Elias with a 2. So Rudy with the 3 and free throw. So everyone's getting on the board. And on the North Attleborough side, it really seems like Lita Santos is dominating this game.
Yeah, and she seems to be really the main person going in this one here. As the Bulldogs looking to get a win here on senior night, this also being the last day of our 7 games in 5 days here on Canton Community Television. Hope you've enjoyed this week of action. There's been either a hockey game or a basketball game every day this week in terms of the weekday so far, and this being the last one with the Bulldogs hosting their senior night for the girls team. The girls team looking to maintain their sole possession of 3rd place. North Attleborough looking to get the tie in that area.
This game's also to keep a winning record. Or get a winning. So they're 5-5 right now. So if they win, they have a winning record. And if they win the division, they're 6-4 opposed to 500. So it's just more of we winning record last year. Let's go into next year better. Let's win the Hawk.
Well, absolutely. And the Bulldogs might have had a little bit of a struggle towards the middle, but nobody really pays attention to the middle. It's always like how you started, how you finished. In these fast-paced times, nobody really looks at the middle.
Yep.
So for the Bulldogs, that'll take to their advantage as they look for the third consecutive win here. And the North Attleborough Red Rocketeers looking to spoil that and come up with a win for themselves as they're looking to get back down to the action in the floor, Charlie.
Both 5 seconds left until it starts, and 4-point game. Anything could happen in the second quarter.
Absolutely, and there is still a ton of time. I believe that is 24 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 20. Yeah, 24 minutes. As they're looking to get back down onto the court here for the start of the second quarter. The Bulldogs from Varsity Girls Basketball take on the North Attleborough Red Rocketeers here from Masciarelli Gymnasium.
Good play there by Carly to get open.
Gerald lining this one up. It looks like the Silva's into the game.
Good steal there. That's number 13, Amanda Kaiser. Kaiser?
Kaiser, I believe is what it is. Kaiser, one of the top shooters in the entire league. I think she is top 5 or top 10. Second only, she is directly behind the 3 Bulldogs, that being Cerruti and the Gallery sisters on the leading scorers chart.
Driving. The Pig tries to go right back up, but doesn't get it. It's going North Attleborough's way. 16-12. Bulldog lead. 7:15 left in the first half.
Looks like Lydia Sanchez.
That's a reaching foul. Looks like it'll be on Sydney guy. Talia DeGraw in the game. And same with Samaya De Silva.
Both forces to be reckoned with for the Bulldogs. Had a huge impact on this season. And
Good steal there.
steal from Vega. Gives it to her sister, who's trying to drive through and throws it to. Thought somebody was going to be there.
Here's North. This is Lydia. Is it Lydia?
Lydia. Lydia Santos. She is senior number 10, also one of the captains of the team.
Steal.
And the Red Rocketeers trying to take it down the court here. Trying to engineer a solution to get their lead. But the Bulldogs
Steal
steal.
there. Way to grow. She's fouled. Looks like a reach-in. That'll be at number 33. Abby Camellia.
1 free red with a block.
6:09 left in the second quarter.
Bulldogs lead a point as they look to get this one going here on the Canton Community Television.
Silver 3.
I think that was going to be one of those heartbreakers that they
It's scared it. I don't know if they're going to give it. Oh, they're going to give it 2 for that shot. Looks like her foot was on the line. Good ball, okay.
This broadcast brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club. Oh.
White 44. Push.
18-15 your score. 5:42 left to go in this first half. Looks like some different people are going to come in for the North Attleborough squad.
The foul's on Samaya De Silva. 44.
And then the big, I wonder if that will count as a 3. Doesn't matter. De Silva takes down the rebound.
Pass there. Free to draw.
The big 2 points there. And the Bulldogs taking this one up as this one. Thank you for watching. here tonight. But
That's a moving pick right there. We're on Lydia Santos.
That will, if I remember correctly.
20-15, 5:11 left in the second quarter.
Thank you for watching Canton Community Television, Comcast 12, Verizon 41, or Verizon HD 2001-43, or on CantonCommunityTelevisionTV.org. Into the hands of Sydney Gallard. Sydney gets it over to De Silva. De Silva bounces it off her foot at the foot.
Little go out of bounds. North's ball.
20-15. Looks like Lydia's coming up. Gets the ball over to Megan Ladd. Don't know if she's related to Joel.
I'm assuming she is, right? They spelled the last name the same way.
I don't know. We talked
2 years apart, too.
We've talked about this a couple times. We never really know. Sometimes they're related, sometimes they're not. George Ladd, one of the prominent boys basketball players.
Yep, they're playing right now at 7. Some Gallard. Foul. 4:26 left in the first half. Both teams have 5 fouls.
But one away from that single bonus to him.
They're going to call that foul on Abby Camellia. Number 33, she's a junior guard. Sydney Gallard,
She's number 33.
gives them the 6-point lead. Trying to stretch it to 7 here.
And the Bulldogs.
And a press defense here by Canton.
Looks like Steph Berry is back in our game. And the shot is up and over. Looks like the Red Rocketeers.
And that's off. Kiara trying to get the rebound. Doesn't. Good defense there by Kiara Albert. Canton kept the other way.
Canton will do that. And Cerruti looked for the three, not going to take it, but then opens. Second three ball, is it? What do you think North Attleborough needs to do to kind of stop the bleeding?
Just play better defense and don't turn the ball over. There seem to be thousands of turnovers so far this game. The difference between Canton and North is when Canton doesn't turn the ball over, they're making shots. That's why they're up by 10. Fouls on the floor with 3:25 left. And Canton's just knocking down a bunch of shots, and knocking down a bunch of threes, and North isn't doing that on their side of the ball. There's still a lot of turnovers from both teams. Both teams have to clean that up.
Here comes a couple of new players for the Red Rocketeers. Into Cerruti's hands. And gets it on going. The Silver with the layup.
Good play by the Silver. Good pass there.
Big deal. He almost couldn't lay up the layup right there.
They'll send North to the line for 2. Foul on Sumaya.
He doesn't seem too happy with it. Her teammates trying to reason with it.
Only one freshman in this game. Just got called up. Number 20 for Canton, Marcia Kolakithis.
With that big game against Foxborough in the JV, they've been on the team, according to head coach James, since February 2nd, actually. So, Canton reaching that 15-player limit.
A big thing that used to always happen before COVID was swinging. So players would swing. So I don't think they can do it, so I think the team be on one team now. I think I heard you can't swing.
You can, it's highly discouraged, according to the MIA, the governing body of Massachusetts high school sports. And then, off the foot.
Looks like Stephen Burbank out there. Always kicking the ball.
I swear that makes you try it for like soccer next season. Be pretty good at it.
Yeah, it's just his hand-eye coordination. Probably from baseball is just so good. He just kicks the ball and stops from like a good pass from the other team.
He's the starting shortstop, isn't he?
Yep. Started since he was
You could hear the crowd giving a big audible gasp at that. The ground seems like she's okay.
Timeout.
Timeout called on for Canton. 2:31 left in the second quarter. Canton up 27-16 over the Rocketeers.
And it's a big one. And you mentioned Kotakitas. And who also came up with her is Emily Beatty and Emily McCabe, who does not do gymnastics. I got her confused with Emily McKay. So apologize to that. So that's really the Bulldogs staying here on senior night. And the Bulldogs up by 11 here, close towards the halfway point of this game here, Charlie.
Yeah, they're starting to break away a little bit. They started to make shots and really convert off of North Attleborough's turnovers. Couldn't say the same for North Attleborough. They're forcing turnovers, letting up points, and then when Kent turns the ball over, they're not scoring. So they just need to get the ball, find open passes, and try to make your shots.
And that is something Canton is all too familiar with. On no matter what team they're playing, that's kind of been the story so far for their team. Gotten towards that the rest of the way here for the season. As they look to get back down on the court here, 2:31 left to go in this first half. The Bulldogs lead by 11. This broadcast brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club. And here we go. Back down to the court.
Rudy wide open on me. Good pass by Fag.
She's going to hit those 9 out of 10 times, if not 10 out of 10.
Yeah, just on the baseline. Decent shot there, and she converts.
So Rudy having a good night, too. Big shot. No good.
Right up. 29-8. Bulldog lead. Just over 2 minutes left in the first half.
2-minute warning here. And Fairway hands it over to Cerruti. Cerruti in the top 5 in scoring in the entire league.
Good pass.
And the shot came out.
Fouled again.
That's Sydney.
Sydney Gower. Going to the free throw line for a second time tonight on her second shot.
Red. 20-0 red.
And to limit congestion and contact, the free throw lanes will be limited to 4 players. On shots like this, they will remain empty on the first shot. And
Makes the first one.
anybody, you'll see the 3 people enter. They can only enter off the second one here, trying to separate on the blocks here. A lot of efforts to make sure everybody is safe that have been held throughout the season.
Got like 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Looks like Ryan Kennedy out there.
Hopefully the world doesn't stop turning if he misses one. And the Rocketeers looking to come back in this one. Getting it down to number 20, Siobhan Way, the senior captain. And Cerruti with another steal.
And another foul. North Attleborough racking up the fouls now. Started to slow this game down. It's like a 10-minute first quarter.
They were just zooming by. They were light speed during the first quarter. You blinked and you missed the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she's looking to knock down the second one. You can hear the ball bouncing all the way over here. Ooh, in and out.
31-18. Bulldog lead. 1:30 left. Just under 1:30 left in the first half. Good backdoor cut there.
The shot is no good, but the rebound.
It's like a tip deal there. Just up and in for Amanda Kaiser.
And that's what they do. The Bulldogs looking to keep their lead up as they lead by 11 here.
Sydney Gallery trying to find Kiara. She takes the 3 and just in front of the iron.
Rocketeers looking on this fast break.
1 minute left. Bulldogs up.
Good
By
on
11.
that three.
Good steal there by Talia. Oh, it's right back. Pass. 3. Missed it.
And the rebound coming for the Rocketeers.
Oh, you gotta guard baseline. So Albert comes down the steal. Where's the step here?
Pull it out!
Falls out of hands, but right to Kiara Cerruti.
She meant to do that. Albert is the sarcasm on screen.
10 seconds separating the game and shot clock.
Trying to find a way out of this.
And a foul will be called on North Attleborough. That's gonna send Talia DeGraw to the line for a 1-on-1.
Well, if she got past her, she was going to whiz by into the bucket. Talia DeGraw, a junior on this team, I believe. There is 7 juniors on Canton's squad.
A hefty amount. Senior night next year is gonna be packed. It's like the boys' senior night this year. It was like 7 kids.
7 kids, it was half the roster.
Canton doing a fairly good job taking free throws tonight.
They got to capitalize this, especially since Attleboro keeps sending them over there. North does.
Knocks down both.
There we go. And thank you for watching on Canton Community Television, Comcast 12, Verizon 41, and Verizon HD 2043.
Oh, charge taken there. Great flag. 16 seconds left. They're gonna have another possession. Oh, step here.
Bulldogs head coach loving that one with a big clap, as you can see in the lower left hand of your screen. Green polo. Looks like, is that Faye taking this one?
Where's Stephier? That was Sydney.
Sydney passed it.
Kiara for 2. 3 seconds.
Second one. She hit the backboard.
33-20. Bulldog lead after 1 half of basketball.
Still a lot to be had. She hit the back of the backboard, and she sort of like hoofed it almost, didn't have the proper motion, just kind of shot it up there.
Yeah, she just tossed it up. She threw it like a football.
Hey, if it would have made it if it was a football, would have just kind of dove right in. So the big thing there is they are at halftime. They have a limited halftime, just a regular interval here, Charlie. What do you think North Attleboro needs to do? They're staying within striking distance here, not letting it get too out of hand.
They gotta limit the turnovers. No way around it. Just turnover after turnover from them, and that's how Canton has such a big lead. And it's not such a big lead. It's only 13, but they have a pretty big lead. And if they limit the turnovers, they could be right back in this thing. We've seen Canton stop the scoring down in the 3rd and 4th quarter. So.
Well, absolutely. But it seems like Canton kind of really dominated that 2nd quarter. It doesn't look like the Red Rocketeers scored too many points there. And the Bulldogs looking to take advantage of that, and maybe, who knows, maybe the Red Rocketeers can come back, maybe the Bulldogs continue. You never know. In this one, there's still a lot of game to be played, and that's why you gotta stay tuned and watch the end of this one.
Yeah, the Red Rocketeers was 6 points that quarter. So they need to step their game up. After Canton does turnovers, it seems like they just give it right back to them.
Somehow, one way or another, either it's a missed shot or they just steal it right back. And that's been the case so far. But the Bulldogs really having a great sort of team game here, where you're not just talking about Angie Elias, Kayla Albert, Kiara Cerruti, Sydney Gallery, Marissa Steferi, Talia DeGraw. Then you have somebody, like, they're getting involved with the majority of their roster here. Can't really say go ahead.
Yeah, there's 8 different scores for the Bulldogs. And the leading scorer right now is Kiara Cerruti. She has 7 right now. So everyone's like around like 4 through 7. They're playing good team basketball.
Absolutely. You can't say the same for North Attleborough. We've seen Lydia Santos take most of the shots.
We've seen Amanda Kaiser take some shots too. She's pretty good on the defensive end so far. We could say the same about Kayla Albert. She's been really good on the defensive end. Couple steals, couple blocks, and a ton of rebounds.
Yeah, and those rebounds are being key in this game, as we've seen North Attleborough with tons of 2nd, 3rd, even 4th chance opportunities.
They just haven't really converted yet on them.
I mean, that's something that's going to have to happen if they want to have a chance in this one. As the teams are going to look to come on down for the second half of action here at Masciarelli Gymnasium. Thank you for joining us on this senior night for the Bulldogs, where Angie Elias, Kayla Albert, and team manager, Abby Nix, are being celebrated for their time and work on this team.
As we begin the second half of basketball, we see Kiara Cerruti, Faye Gallery, Angie Elias. We see the starting lineup up there. And North Attleborough starts the ball because they have possession.
That all-important possession arrow they got right there. And he'll start this one as they are dribbling the one ball up here. And the big shot, Kaiser, no good. And Safari trying to get past and then get it on over. Faye, slings it up.
Good bucket there by Faye Gallery. It's a 16-point lead for the Bulldogs. It's 7:35 left to go in the third quarter.
Right here in the 1-2, no good. And getting their teammates' hands, but the
Caliber
big
just
block.
shucked it off the North Attleborough player. That's a jump ball, so we'll go Canton's way because North Attleborough started the quarter with the ball.
Canton hyper aggressive here.
Yeah, it seemed like she thought she was close, so she just threw it off the North player to get it out of bounds, but it ended up just hitting her in the stomach.
Sometimes those things happen. I'm sure she's fine as it goes to Cerruti and off of somebody's foot.
Yep, looks like it off Kayla Albert's foot. 7:13 left in the third quarter.
Bulldogs up by 16 here. This is brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club. Here on Canton Community Television. With Lydia Santos trying to drive her way through. And you gotta call the police because the ball keeps getting stolen in this game.
Yeah, there's a ton of steals. Where's that? That's it with Kayla?
Ooh, speaking of steals, there it is again.
It seems like steal, bucket, steal, bucket, miss shot, steal.
I think you just summarized the game. I think
Yeah.
you did that perfectly.
First foul of the quarter, though.
You forgot the one where the ball bounces off the foot and then the
Yeah.
transition to the steal. And in comes.
Kevin, this is wild. This is the last game we're announcing.
This is the last game. Thank you for joining us for the whole season. Obviously, this has been a great one to shot there. We gotta thank a ton of people that have helped us, all the students. Obviously, Charlie, the athletic director, will go through that at the end. The Bulldogs taking another big point there. But thank you. If you've watched any game for any length of time, thank you for doing so. We hope that this has brought you some enjoyment and entertainment as you stay home and be safe.
There's a three from Amanda Kaiser. She's been popping off, even though our team's done 15 to 6 minutes left.
Kaiser was one of the top 10 players to watch in the Bulldogs sports.
Good jump ball. We'll go to North Attleborough. Canton coach trying to get a timeout, but nobody had possession of the ball, so he couldn't do so.
And it looks like they will inbound the ball here. And up comes the a little crossover action. The no-look pass. And the bucket and the fifth net. That was probably the best series for the North Attleborough team all night. As they look to continue that momentum. And the Bulldogs wrestling for that one. It looks like we're going to have a jump ball here. Looks like Staveri going to take this one. Oh, stolen fast break. And it'll be out, and it looks like Cerruti's going to take this one, hands it over to Faye. Faye going to take it up the court.
Cerruti the ball. Trying to find an open player. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Angel Eyes wide open.
Just
Back to her. bench goes absolutely crazy.
That is a big one right there. Three ball. No doubt.
It's getting the other way.
Right up and down. And they're wrestling for it again.
And we'll go to North Attleboro's way.
As they look to get this one.
And it's halftime in the boys' game. They're down big, 26-10.
He's no good, I'm sure.
A 17-0 North Attleboro run to end half.
I'm sure North Attleboro didn't take too kindly to losing.
Yeah, and let's talk about another team that's doing really well. A team that's doing really well. The Bulldogs hockey team, 10-0-1, the boys' team. An incredible season. They played Franklin on Thursday. Sean Conley netted a goal. He's one of the influential defenders. He's a junior captain. He'll be big for the team next year. And they great season. Franklin, their biggest match, their biggest game, won the first one, tied the second one, and a lot of potential for that team.
Absolutely. As they would definitely run away with the division. Undefeated there, and it looks like Kaiser going against Rudy. Kaiser will not get down when rebounded.
You know what's crazy? They've lost one game in 3 years. The boys hockey team.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Imagine, like, a freshman, they're going to their senior year losing one game on the hockey team. It's crazy.
That's ridiculous. That just doesn't happen. They're like the UConn women's basketball.
Yeah.
As the basketball team here, the Bulldogs checking in. A couple of players, it looks like. Checking out. Same with the North Attleborough squad. And Stefari checking in here. Hands it on over to Faye. Faye gets it to Talia. Talia loses it. The ball getting sent up the court here. The three ball, no, not even close. But it was almost rebounded.
Oh, still, as it was poked away, it went out of bounds. Off North Attleboro, so this will be as well.
And the Bulldogs taking this one, it looks like Kayla Albert sends it in over to number 23, Angie Elias. Angie Elias celebrating her senior night tonight. The three ball is off. Coming up the court. Oh, stolen! We'll check the lost and found. You'll find it in the bucket.
And the bucket scored. That'll be fake hour.
I hope it scored, otherwise that would have been really bad.
42-27, timeout. Canton, big lead in the third quarter, 2:50 left. They're looking good right now.
Yeah, you got to imagine that they want to do this. They want to do this big for Angie Elias, Kayla Albert, and Abby Nix, who have been so instrumental to this team throughout the season, especially with their leadership skills.
So first game of the season. So last game they played, it was 48-32. We might have a score by the end of this quarter.
That could definitely happen as the teams are kind of figuring out as things went in the first game of the season here. That game in North Attleborough. Back, I believe in like early January.
Yeah, short season.
Very, very short season, especially with no postseason. They're transitioning into fall too. So you got your football, your volleyball, and your cheerleading. And I'm probably missing a couple that I really apologize. And indoor track, they have indoor track as well. They're coming up, I believe that they are starting, the season starts the end of February, and they're starting contests, the actual games, on March 8th. So around that time.
Yeah, lots to look forward to. The football team finally getting back over on the turf. I bet you they're going to stream those games on Canton Community Television.
Yeah.
Did you say volleyball's playing?
Yes.
They stream those on Canton Community Television. A lot of action.
A lot of action, so stay tuned for those. It'll be a good one here, but we are here in the final game of our 7 games in 5 days. It has been wild. Wild is the correct word. Here, as we've had boys varsity hockey, we've had 2 double headers. Wednesday and Monday, we had 2 games for you.
Double dribble by North Attleborough will go Ken's way.
Next time. And this is the 7th game in 5 days. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. I think somebody has 2 different colored laces actually on one of the teams here. Looks like Thay is getting it down. And over. 3 ball is short. It looks like Talia DeGraw is going to dribble right around and into the paint with a good score. 44-27, 2:29 left to go in the third, and that is just not going to.
That's a jump ball. Good play by Kayla Albert. She tried to come across with the ball, and she just took the ball.
Looked like Camellia was going to go for the layup, but then thought better of it, but then it wasn't going to happen after that.
2:24 left in the third quarter.
I think that is Carly Fitzgerald.
Yep, it is. 4.
This one up. It looks like Talia was just racing down.
Good ball movement from the Bulldogs here. And that's a foul. Caliber draws the foul. That's on number 25 for North Attleborough. And new players check in for North Attleborough. Canton with a 17-point lead here with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
There's still a lot of time. There's about 2 minutes left to play in this one. And it looks like Thay's going to try to dribble this
Move.
one off the
That would have been a 2-pointer though, a deep 2-pointer at that.
in the
Behind the back there.
He's trying to do something here. Caught in between 25 with a miss. Oh! Talk about volleyball.
Let's go the other way. Tilly to go. I mean, she's the track athlete.
Does she really?
I think so.
That would make sense, given how fast she is.
She's fast.
Red 13.
And the team's going to go to the line here. Looks like Talia's going to go to the line. And the shots will commence.
First one, just
Get that back shot there. Back rim there, and everybody will line up. And she'll miss goal.
and Fitzgerald inbound.
As this game is being brought to you by the Canton Athletics Booster Club. Here on Canton from the television. Oh, and then a steal. Fitzgerald picks it back up.
There's Big Al at the top of the key.
Talia trying to figure where to go with it. Gives it to Talia. Gives it right on back.
Big Al for 3.
Trying to scrape the top of the net there. And that was it.
And timeout called. Seems like Talia DeGraw is really taking this game over,
Absolutely.
especially on the defensive side.
Well, when it doesn't seem like North Attleborough is really being able to compete with her speed. in
Well,
a sense.
I thought that was a timeout, so it's just stopped the play. 1 minute left. Good pass there. Good catch in for 2. 19-point lead for the Bulldogs. Just under a minute left in the third quarter.
This game is going by so fast you can't tell what the whistles for.
And a foul there on Fitzgerald. Looks like a reach-in foul.
As we are under a minute here in the third quarter, 46-27.
17 seconds separating the game and shot clock.
Only 4 fouls in this quarter, though. As the Red Rocketeers
Great pass there by North.
gives it over to Thay. Thay sends it, gets it back.
Good move.
3 ball.
Yeah, gets the rebound there. Knocks it down.
Bulldogs getting that
6
big
point of the game for Smart.
for Samant. Getting that big deal for those 3 points. 2 ball. Jumper is no good. Rebounded by Kayla Albert. Almost has it poked away.
I wonder if Canton can get everyone to score this game. All 15 players in the roster. They already half of it done. Whole quarter basketball play. And foul there. Beyond Fitzgerald. Amanda Kaiser will go to the free throw line. Senior guard.
one of the best shooters in the entire league.
This will be your last game playing on the Canton courts.
Oh, absolutely. Randy Kaiser.
Yep, 9 seconds left. Third quarter. Knocked down the first one.
Everyone will take their spot on the blocks. And the first one goes in and out. De Silva chucks it. Trying to get it to DeGraw, and even DeGraw can't get it that fast. That's an even 3 minutes, 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Yeah, North is gonna have to do something special here. Oh no, are they gonna give it to Canton? Yep.
Apparently so.
They're gonna have to get a quick shot off. I'm assuming they're gonna give it to a shooter, so Sidney Gallery comes off. 2 seconds. Oh, it's Faye.
Faye with the shot.
Hey, that's off. 20-point lead for the Bulldogs after 3 quarters of basketball, 48-28. This is actually the same amount of points they scored in the first game, 48 points.
That is something special right there, and the Bulldogs, this game isn't over because when we had the boys game facing in North Attleborough on Monday, it was a similar score, and North Attleborough almost came back to win that whole game.
Well, yeah, we saw North Attleborough. In North Attleborough, right now, Canton plays the boys game. They just went on a 17-0 run, North Attleborough, at the end of the first half, so anything could happen.
Yeah, that is the story right here. In the Bulldogs trying to get something big happening in North Attleborough, but here in Canton, the Bulldogs having their own big lead on senior night for Angie Elias, Kayla Albert, and Abby Nix as the teams continue to fight on and battle on here in this one. Is the story the same for North Attleborough? Just stop those turnovers?
Yeah, it's all turns, but they've started to limit it a little bit. It's more just make your shots, and there's nothing you can really say to say make your shots. It's more just make them, and if you don't, you only have 28 points right now. You definitely something's going wrong.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Say that to the Bulldogs a couple of times. Just sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Yeah, keep shooting. You'll shoot yourself out of the slump.
That's what you said on Wednesday, and that's the kind of reminds me of the quote from Coach Gordy as we talk about the boys game. He said after a loss, when the Bulldogs are really hot, when the Bulldogs get hot, they're really hot. They're a fantastic team, but when they get cold, they can't buy a bucket. And that seems to be what's happening for the North Attleborough Red Rocketeers.
They did score 32 the first time we played, so they're playing better at least on the offensive standpoint.
That is true. As they are getting back to the court here, trying to get this one going.
8 minutes set in the game, and 8 minutes left of us and Nash together this year. You gonna be back next year?
Who knows?
Yeah. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. It's been nice. Great to know you. Yeah. We'll find out. It's been something else here. Been brought back for volleyball and football, I know that. And there's a kid waiting on the pitch.
Yeah. Oh, that's the kid with the costume, remember?
The kid with the tiger onesie.
Yeah.
He's laying out on the pitch.
Ryan gets her 8th point.
I thought that one was just for the Olive Ames Tigers, but apparently no. Oh, he's now fallen off the bleachers.
Hope he's okay.
I think he just kind of sort of like dragged himself off. Actually, he's getting right back on.
And North Attleborough catch him 2. 7-11 left. 7-11. Good convenience though.
They're going back and forth. It looks like De Silva.
We actually aren't sponsored by 7-Eleven, but that would be pretty cool.
It would be. The only thing is this broadcast is brought to you by the Canton Athletic Booster Club. But that would be. I'm not really sure what he's doing in the corner. As the Bulldogs continue to push this one forward.
It's a really deep three.
Oh, and that one stays inbounds. And the Bulldogs continuing to go forward.
North trying to get a buck. And she does. Amanda Kaiser having herself a game.
Deep 2 there. Or are they going to call it 3?
Yeah, they're going to 3. 15-point lead. It's reduced to a 15-point lead. 6:25 left in the game. Van Holland having a little trouble. Jump ball. Which way will it go? It looks like it'll be Kenton's ball. Angie Elias to inbound.
The Red Rocketeers scored more points than they did in the last encounter.
Yeah, by 3 right now. There's still a lot of game to go.
Hand hung into the game that everybody could get those points you were talking about. 3.
Silva. She really tries for those threes. One day she's gonna drop, you know.
She's hitting one, I think, one or two. But you're right. One day, just like North Attleborough, eventually those basketball.
She's
shots
2 years to do it.
Yeah, that's a long time. Pull up.
Oh my god. I mean, Amanda Kessler's taking this game. It's reduced to a 13 points. So much a game.
This is still a very much game, and that's what Kaiser needs to do. Just take the team on your back and move forward.
I feel bad for whoever tuned out after it got to a big lead.
Well, if you tuned out, rejoin us here at...
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends here on Canton Community Television. Big shot there, Verizon 41, Comcast 12, or streaming on CantonCommunityTV.org.
When I've watched the other games, I feel like the easiest way is to go to CantonCommunityTelevision.com or CantonCommunity.tv, and then you go in, and then there's just like a bunch of options. Press the live game. It's really easy, and then it just turns on. Press play.
Yeah, there was a... It looked today, there was a little button that said, like, Friday 2/12, Canton versus North.
Yeah, I don't know if they can make it any easier.
All you literally do is just scroll down the first page.
It's so easy that I feel like I'm overthinking it.
I think we are. It's so easy. I keep thinking as they were saying back then. Speaking of 7-Eleven, not sponsored by either of them. But the teams continue to move forward. Here we're at 13-point deficit, just under 5 minutes left to go.
And the foul will be on Marissa Staffier.
Looks like number... line, but not to be. And stoppage and play there, and here comes number 14 for the Bulldogs. It looks like Kayla Albert back into this one.
And Kayla Albert did a little switcheroo on us mid-season, 34-14.
Yeah, she was on 13. She had 34, then switched, and then she
Was
went
that Kaiser again? Wow.
probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Then she went back to 34 for a game.
Yep.
And then has continued with 14.
I mean, 14's working for her. She's playing really well. Lost 2 games.
Whatever works, man. Oh, off the foot.
It's only an 11-point lead for the Bulldogs now.
Okay.
Gallery drives. And the foul will be on the floor. Looks like it'll be on number 10, Lydia
There you go.
Santos, senior guard.
The floor is such a dirty place. It always gets those fouls.
4:25 left.
Angel Elias playing her last game here on this court. Spin move. So Rudy trying to find something. It looks like trying to get to Stefari. Hands it over to Faye. Faye shoots it, and it's good! What a shot by Faye Gallery.
Nearing the halfway point of this fourth quarter. D3, oh, that would have been huge for the Rocketeers. Oh, did Kayla Albert get poked in the face? Oh, yeah, her mask fell off. And we are exactly 4 minutes. That's pretty cool. 4-0-0.
That doesn't happen to
No,
us.
not very often. Oh, that's number 11, Ava McKeon. That's her fourth.
That is not a good sight if you're the Red Rocketeers. And rebounding by Marissa Steffier, who gets it over to Kiara, excuse me. Down to Faye. Faye hands it to Angie. Angie shoots.
Red 20, 2-0 red with a block.
And looks like Angie Elias going to take this one in. Playing in her senior game, you can see the green little bags off to the side with the signs. And back, looks like Cerruti, 340, and the big three. It just got drained like they put Drano down the drain.
Whoa, a lot of drains there.
A lot of drains, because that one was drained.
3:32 left in the fourth quarter. And you know, it's starting to get away from North Attleborough, I'd say, but 332 is a lot of time.
Yeah, and they were coming back. I think Canton started this quarter with 50 points, so it's only 5, if my math is correct. The Bulldogs continuing. I think it's 16 now instead of the 20. They were down to 13. You would have to get the ball to Amanda Kaiser, would probably be the best bet, as she is one of the top 10 leading scorers in the league.
They're having a good game. I also had to tell you, so, you know how we changed like the tops of our things from black to green? A lot of people commented to me, they're like, you changed the top. I'm like, yeah, we did this week. Last week, 5 games. 7 games in 5 days. Exciting.
Very much so. Very, very professional looking here. There, we have even looking sets now. Big deal here and big improvements. We've actually even changed the orientation of the desks since the beginning.
I may say.
Here we go. I think we even got matching blue on tonight as well. It's like
I brought up the blue tonight. You know, blue, gray. You can't see my pants, so I didn't bother, you know.
You gotta get that color coordination.
Yeah.
And the team's gonna continue with this one. And in this game here.
Yeah, we got 3:30 left. We go back to the action.
Here on the court, Lydia Santos back on there. Amanda Kaiser figures out what to do into the paint here. The shot is up and
How about Amanda Kaiser right now? I'm just stepping back, shooting, putting balls up. Just everything she can do.
I think that's what she was doing, but she was having a highly contested shot right there. And the Red Rocketeers are going to go to the line here. Looks like that's Ava McKean, the one with 4 fouls. Not too often you see somebody with 4 fouls actually go to the line themselves.
Yeah. They'd be scared to get a charge or something like that.
She made the first one, looking to make the second one here. And that's 2. Bulldog lead cut to 15. But still a good chunk of time left to go in this one. Stiff Theory gets it on over. Oop, and then that one's just going to dribble on down.
Steal there.
And July, oh, and it's up, and it is no good. And
just under the 3-minute mark in this game.
The shot is, that one's good.
Cut it down to a 13-point lead for the Bulldogs.
North Attleborough not giving up on this game here.
Oh yeah, not even close. Ken's still running out there with their starters. This is Cerruti with the ball.
Ooh, the spin move. And then here's Marissa. Marissa gives it over. Faye trying to get something going. The pick set by Albert, and the shot by Cerruti is up and good! Great teamwork there. Setting up that one. And the wide open shot for Lydia Santos. She's knocking this.
It's just back and forth right now.
Double R really engineering that solution here. Oh, the shot is to Kayla. But she'll get the rebound with those hands. And
the 3. Kiara.
Cerruti, but she's all by her lonesome.
That'll get her into double digits for the day. Foul call. Looks like it'll be on number 14, Kayla Albert.
White 14.
Does Kayla Albert have 3 fouls now?
Yep, that's her 3rd foul. I mean, I don't think it matters. There's 150 left in the game, and they're up 16, but you never know.
Yeah, well, this game has a highlight on Kayla Albert, Angie Elias, and Abby Nix as a senior with those two most recent.
Yeah. Kayla's gotten on the, they both gotten on the board. I mean, not Abby Nix because she's the manager, but Kayla and Marissa, why did I say Marissa? She's a sophomore. Not quite her senior night yet.
As the Bulldogs going to take this one up to the court here.
That was Taylor McMath now in those free throws. She's a good scorer.
She is.
They can't play. 1:42 left in the game.
As the Bulldogs going to take this one. It looks like Angie, speaking of seniors, the senior captain, going to take this one through here. Getting blocked by number 25. And hands it over to Faye. Faye with the long play.
Cash money. Come on.
stolen.
Stole right back.
And they got it again. Is the big three.
Oh my god. Look, she's nasty. She's good at the game. Amanda Kaiser with another three.
That one was something else. As the Bulldogs getting this one.
Melissa trying to get the pass off.
A lot of traffic down there in the bottom part of the paint. A lot of different people.
Yeah, just a lot going on. Oh my god. North Attleboro scoring a will right now. Cuts it down to 12. Might be a little too late to start your scoring.
Hey, maybe they stop the Bulldogs. Maybe they capitalize on some of those turnovers.
Not quite in the bonus yet. 53 seconds.
53 seconds even.
And checking out for the last time in Masciarelli Gymnasium in July.
And the cheering section.
Same as Albert for last time.
And it looks like even McCabe checking out. Oh, even from the inbound, they were even rooting around as both seniors take off the court.
And steps on the line, trying to make her way back. 50 seconds left, 50.3 milliseconds to be exact.
Wait, they added seconds there. Or was that 58 seconds? I think it was 58.
Yeah, must have.
So the time has not changed, and the players are going to continue to grab this one. Here's even the key. Still into the game here. Trying to get past it and stolen by the Bulldogs.
That's how McCabe going for it. 34 seconds left in the ballgame. 4 seconds will separate the game in shot clock. Oh, that's the 5th foul for number 11.
McKean out of the game.
Bulldogs 5 fouls, you have 20 seconds.
Eva McKean, sophomore. A lot of time left to be played. She'll play on this court 2 more times.
If she so chooses, absolutely. And referees discussing among themselves, figuring out what's happening.
McCabe's first one. Makes it. Be the 9th player to score on the Bulldogs.
That is some strat. That does not happen.
Impressive.
It doesn't happen in many sports.
Crowd's going wild. The sophomore getting on the board. Couldn't say she got on the board early. Pretty late in the game, actually.
Oh, and then that ball is going to go all the way over the place. Rebounded. There's Kaiser, deep three. Missed that one. And then they're going to give this one to Tully DeGraw with 15 seconds left.
14.6 on the clock. And they might just dribble the ball out here unless North forces some pressure. They're playing till the last whistle. Gotta respect it.
Oh, absolutely. Going through and
Oh, great pass. Will Annie Hoban gets the point? 10th player to score.
10 players.
1 second on the clock, and that's the game. Bulldogs 67. Red Rocketeers 51 from Masciarelli Gymnasium.
And that one was quite the game here on senior. 10 different people. Not 10 points, 10 different players for the Bulldogs scored some points in. That is ridiculous. As the Bulldogs keep their winning record, they're now at 6-4, and the Red Rocketeers at 4-6, those being in the division. It's been some night here at the Masciarelli Gymnasium, as you mentioned. Break it down for us, Charlie.
Great game, great team game from the Bulldogs. As we said, 10 different scores, unbelievable. And as we saw, good fight from North Attleborough all the way till the end of the game. They end up with 51 points, just 67 from Canton. That's an unbelievable, just unbelievable. Probably their high of the season, so they put the ball in the back of the net, and that's why they won the game.
Absolutely, and they capitalized on those turnovers, the immense amount of turnovers that were throughout the game here. It was something else. You had Angie Elias and Kayla Albert making the big plays, but then the 8 others. But then on the opposite side, the Red Rocketeers really saw production from Lydia Santos, Ava McKeon, and especially Amanda Kaiser.
Yeah, it was a good game though. all the way till the end.
Every way to the end. And you saw 6 of the top scorers in the entire league in this game, 3 on each side. It's senior night here as the Bulldogs celebrate Angie Elias, Kayla Albert, and Abby Nix, the manager. This is the end of the 7 games in 5 days on Canton Community Television. It's been something else. The Bulldogs win 67-51. And thank you to Saeed, the cameraman, to Charlie Cohen here, to David Rivera, to Bradley Perlman, to David, and so many others that have helped out, through David Wells, through Tanya at Canton Community Television, Mr. Erickson, Mr. McDonough. So many people to thank here at the end of this season that we think they've been able to put this game on. Thank you to everyone that has been involved. Thank you to everybody that has helped. We appreciate you all, and thank you for your life, and we hopefully are able to thank you for watching, and have a good night.